NBA player who is from Washington, D.C. One of tonight's officials, Louis Grillo, is also from the district. Working tonight with Joey Crawford and Gary Benson. And we're ready to go from the Arco Arena. Olden Polynice will jump center for the Kings against Chris Webber.
Well, Mel, like the last two games, this should be a good transition game. Both teams like to get up and down and have the players that can do that.
Bobby Hurley got to be a little bit nervous, I would think. Making his first start. It's been a long comeback for Bobby Hurley. He played pretty well his first 19 games as a rookie and then was involved in that automobile accident. Michael Smith backs in on Chris Webber and comes up short. The rebound to Juwan Howard. Here come the Bullets, trying to get their fast break going early. Chris Webber sails in for the stop, but he's called for traveling. No basket.
They've gotten away with an extra step. No big deal. Chris goes down to the other end. Did look nice, though.
Sure did.
He continues to amaze me the way he's able to handle some of these difficult passes, either on the run or.
The Bullets get caught in a switch with Strickland guarding Mitch Richmond. They go right to Richmond. The drive's in, forced to pass off. Hurley gets it to Polynice. The shot clock is down to 3. Hurley's going to have to force one up. Throws it out to Richmond and not in time. That's a 24-second violation.
They did that several times last night against Golden State, forced them to use almost all the 24-second shot clock. It resulted several times in turnovers for the Warriors.
Half-court trap by the Kings. And Bobby Hurley fouls Rod Strickland. I think Rod is just too quick for him.
You saw what he did last night to Mark Price at times. Just took him off the dribble, and other times posted him up down low. We may see something similar tonight.
There's Pete Carrill, the longtime Princeton coach, now an assistant coach here for the Kings. He guided Princeton to 13 Ivy League titles and 11 NCAA tournament appearances. A trademark bow tie.
You ever wear a bow tie?
I used to.
I don't even have a tie on tonight.
Well, casual, we're in California, man.
Well, Big George is going to pick up his first one.
And the first foul on the Bullets. Still no score. A little over a minute gone by. Bobby Hurley, who played on 2 NCAA championship teams at Duke. And in 1992, his Duke team beat the Michigan team on which Juwan Howard and Chris Webber played. This is Billy Owens backing in on Juwan Howard. Mitch Richmond off to Polynice. Well, he makes the shot, but that's okay. That's the one. The Bullets rather have him take that shot than Mitch Richmond.
Well, if you look down the scoring line, I'm not so sure they have the same kind of weapons that Golden State has, particularly from the outside. In fact, this team shoots fewer three-point attempts than any other team in the league. So hopefully that'll be a sign of things to change for the Bullets in one area.
Rod Strickland ties it, hitting his first shot. Rod's been shooting very well on his 3-game win streak. Hurley drives in and is fouled by Strickland. First foul on Rod, second team foul.
Well, they set a series of picks. Rod is comfortable in going behind, but fails to slide all the way over and cut off that driving lane. And one of the things you have to learn to do when you're coming into a situation is look for your opportunities to put pressure on your opponent.
Bobby Hurley misses the first free throw. Hurley said this summer, for the first time in a long time, he dedicated himself to basketball. He played basketball almost every day. In the past, he played a lot of golf and relaxed, but he felt it was important to rededicate himself to the sport.
That's interesting. I found it kind of strange. I thought maybe last summer would have been one of those kind of summers as well when he was still trying to.
Strickland finds Chaney open for a stuff underneath. And the Bullets lead 4-3. Rod picking up an assist on the play. He had 15 of them, a season high last night. Hurley gets loose off a screen. The dish to Smith. And he runs right into George Gerson and scores. 5-4 Kings with 9.5 to go in the first period. The lob to Webber. That was a tough pass, thrown from quite a distance. Jim Lynam's not too happy about it.
Yeah, that pass was about 5 or 6 feet from half court. Very difficult to make a pinpoint pass from that distance.
Pick and roll. Polynice to Hurley, who pops from the corner. Bobby misses his first shot. That's his second shot. Murasan. Turning on Polynice, misses the shot, gets it back, gets fouled by Mitch Richmond on the reach-in. First foul on Richmond.
George misses the first one, but is able to regain that missed shot.
The Bullets are still next to last in the league in free throw shooting, but they have improved over the last 3 games. They shot 62% against Cleveland, 68% against Denver, and last night made 21 of 29 against Golden State, 72% shooting. We are tied at 5, just under 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter from Sacramento. Mitch Richmond on a stop and pop. Rebound to Juwan Howard. They get it to Strickland, something the Bullets are doing very well right now. Things happen when Rod Strickland has the ball. Chris Webber buries the three-pointer.
Good looking shot. You can see Rod, as he's moving up court, his head is moving. He's surveying the court and picking up where his runners are.
Hurley tries to go baseline, shut off by Strickland. Up top to Billy Owens, who shoots a 3 and misses it.
Dangerous pass.
George did not see Olin Polynice hanging around. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Juwan Howard working against Billy Owens. And banks it home. Nice shot.
Tough shot when you're spinning in that direction.
And the Bullets open up a 5-point lead, 10-5. Bullets have scored 6 unanswered points. Billy Owens, a real good post-up player, trying to do his thing on Howard. Over the top for the rebound, Michael Smith out to Richmond. Howard with the rebound.
They had Chaney down, but Strickland couldn't get the ball to him in time.
They double Strickland. He goes behind the back, and the Bullets turn it over. Hurley pushes it up to Polynice. I didn't know better. I thought Polynice dribbled with 2 hands there.
Looked like he did pat the ball.
10-7 Bullets. 7:10 remaining, first quarter. Strickland finds Chaney coming off the baseline into Murasan. Polynice leaning all over him, really putting the body on him, and George scores anyway. Tough to stop a guy who weighs 330 pounds.
But early on, that kind of push and pressure, physical pressure, would affect George's shot.
Michael Smith from Bobby Hurley. Smith has 4, and it's 12-9 Bullets. Hurley really created that play with his penetration. Bullets run a side pick and roll. Ooh, that's traveling. And we get a timeout with 6 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It's the Bullets 12 and the Kings 9. The Bullets get off to a blazing start, hitting 18 of their first 22 shots, and tonight they've hit 5 of their first 6.
Seems to be a pattern developing. And it's a good one.
6:25 to go, first quarter. The Bullets lead 12-9. Murasan sagging off Polynice, who's not an outside threat. Chaney playing Richmond, who can score from anywhere. Tough defense. Oh, how did he hit that shot? You have to tip your hat to him.
You give that one up. Good defense, good 2-man defense. George giving a little help there, too.
We saw Richmond get on a roll here 2 years ago that was unbelievable. Great streak shooter. Calbert Chaney trying to make Richmond work at the defensive end. Richmond might have gotten away with a foul. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Richmond is an excellent defensive player.
You can see he's a strong body.
Webber gets a screen. Rebound to Richmond. Here come the Kings, down by a point. Hurley's pass picked off by Rod Strickland. Rod Chaney. And he gets the roll. 4 points for Calbert Chaney. The Bullets lead 14-11.
Good shot there by Calbert. He received, again, a little contact in the air, but still was able to get the shot to go down.
Kings slowing the pace down. Hurley squirms by George Murasan, throws it to Richmond for a 3, and he buries it.
Again, Hurley getting in the middle and then finding the open man.
And Richmond's three-pointer ties the score at 14. Juwan Howard gets good position, misses the shot. Rebounded by Billy Owens. Hurley to Smith in the corner to Richmond. He backs up, fires another three. Saved by Billy Owens. The foot race is on, and it's off Michael Smith out of bounds. He goes flying into the press table.
Aren't you glad he didn't do that a few rows down?
Wow.
Took out the computer table and everything.
Ooh, he's got to be hurting a little.
Well, Billy Owens tried to save that ball. Juwan and Michael Smith going for it. Michael Smith doesn't want to fall on the table, so he jumps in the lap. Those people there on the press row.
They wiped out about 4 people at the table.
In so doing, he spilled some drink on the official's jacket. And
he pretty well dismantled
everything out. Yeah.
Officials are giving him a hard time about their jackets. They're now soaked. The PA announcer announcing jokingly an offensive foul on Michael Smith. I like that sense of humor.
The fans didn't pick up on it, though.
Did you see Smith roll his eyes? He was wondering what was going on. It was just a joke.
Excuse me. I've got 430. What's everybody else got? 440 on there. What do you got? 440 on there. Big ball. 24.
Kamikaze guy there. Take him out.
And now we're back in action with the score tied at 14. 4.5 to go in the first period. Strickland blows by Bobby Hurley.
Bobby didn't get any help from Polynice. The two of them are exchanging some words. Got to get some help.
And the Bullets regain the lead. The Bullets shooting 70% so far. They've hit 7 of 10 shots. Hurley looking for Richmond.
Good switch in there on the baseline.
Oh. Looks like it might be one of those nights for Mitch Richmond. He's got 7 already, and it's 16 all. Richmond, who is 11th in the league in scoring, averaging 21.8 points per game. Mirasan over Polynice. Billy Owens yanks it down. Goes behind the back to elude Chris Webber. Hurley on the dish to Polynice. He's got 6, and the Kings take the lead 18-16.
Like I said, to start this game, this is going to be one of those transition games. They're going to go up and down.
Chris Webber shot tipped in by George Mirasan.
Boy, that was close.
Close to interference. I think the ball will just come off the rim.
I think George's so tall he can just stand on his tiptoes and tip it right in. Everybody else has to jump up.
3:15 to go first quarter. Score tied at 18. Billy Owens from the outside. He's short. Ron Strickland runs it up to Webber. Now how are they going to call this one? It looks like Richmond undercut him. Had his back turned. It'll be on Richmond.
It's 2 on Mitch.
George Mirasan leaves, replaced by Harvey Gray.
Watch the eyes of Strickland. You see him looking over there to the side, knowing that Chris Webber's filling that trailer spot. Dishes it off to him just in the right time, and that's the kind of play that we've been seeing over these last 3 games, where the players have been getting the ball at the right time in the right position.
I thought we had a candid comments from Chris Webber last night about his free throw shooting problems. He is working very hard. It's a puzzle to him. He realizes it's mostly mental, and you can almost see some of that in his eyes.
Yeah. Like you said, it's going to take a lot of practice and developing the confidence that you can make every one that you step up there to take.
So far, so good for the Bullets. They've made 3 of 4 free throws and lead 20-18 as Webber makes his first 2. Bobby Hurley forced to dish off to Billy Owens. The shot clock down to 5. Owens on the run and rattles it in. That's his first basket. Billy Owens, who entered tonight's game needing 28 for 5,000 in his NBA career. Rod Strickland comes right back, and Michael Smith swats it out of bounds.
That's the kind of move that we saw a lot last night from Strickland, just taking his man to the basket. That time, Bobby Hurley got a little help from his teammate that time.
Chris Webber on a roll right now for the last 5 games, averaging 23 points, 11 rebounds, and shooting 61% from the floor. So far tonight, he has 5 points.
And I like the way he's getting his points. A lot of them in transition. They're running some plays where he's quickly flashing to the ball, making the quick move, power move to the basket.
They get it into Webber over Polynice, who is charged with a foul, and that'll send Chris to the line. First foul on Olden Polynice. Chris Webber coming into tonight's game shooting only 48% from the free throw line, having made just 9 of his last 27. Can you tell by watching a free throw shooter's eyes whether or not he has confidence? I think you can, Phil. After all, the eyes are the windows to the soul.
Whoa, the poet, Mel Proctor. Author and poet, I should say.
Nothing else, he looks determined.
Well, you got to face it as a challenge, and that's certainly an area that he's got some work to do.
So far, he's made 3 out of 4 free throws. The Bullets lead 21-20. Jaren Jackson now guarding Mitch Richmond. Bingo. He's got 9. That is 22-21 Kings. Bullets have Rod Strickland, Jaren Jackson, Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, and Harvey Grant on the floor. Howard backs in over Billy Owens. 4 points for Juwan, and the Bullets take the lead by 1. 23-22 Bullets, less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. Hurley throws up a running hook. And it looked like Polynice pushed off and was caught doing so.
Hey, something else Polynice is doing. He's coming way out high to set that pick on Strickland. A couple times it seems like he's gotten caught and Rod by surprise. See how far out he is? You don't normally see centers come that far out to set the picks. And again, he's so far out there, and there's the push underneath, but he's so far out that whoever is guarding Polynice is not close enough to kind of warn Rod Strickland about that pick.
And that's a 15 foul on Sacramento, so the Bullets are in the bonus. Bullets have made 5 of 7 free throw attempts so far. And Juwan hits 2. Some of the injured Kings looking on. Tyus Edney out with a sprained ankle. Lionel Simmons is sidelined with a bad knee. He's missed the last 4 games. Kenny Gamble out with a stomach flu.
Brian Grant, their young third-year player, really talented, was out as well.
He underwent arthroscopic surgery for rotator cuff problem, but has not yet returned. That foul is on Chris Webber.
Boy, they're setting a lot of picks for the guards. Mitch Richmond was a strong offensive player anyway, getting even more help and an advantage by getting that pick.
Richmond in double figures with 10.
I tell you, there's so many guards in the league that are so good one-on-one. You've got to be able to help and get helping defense. Mitch Richmond, Latrell Sprewell we saw last night. If you just turn them loose with the ball, well, they'll put some big numbers up on you.
And there's a fellow in Chicago named Jordan. That's not too bad either.
I've heard of him.
Jaren Jackson driving on Richmond. They trap him along the baseline. He throws it away. And the turnover, the ball goes over to the Kings. That's the 6th Bullet turnover so far.
Strong trap down on the baseline side. Jaren Jackson got caught without anywhere to go.
25-24 Bullets, just over a minute left in the first quarter. Richmond down the middle and draws the foul. He can just hurt you so many ways. He can shoot the 3, he can drive, he can post up.
He's a good, very good free throw shooter.
First foul on Juwan Howard. Richmond with 12 in the first quarter. Corliss Williamson checks into the game for the Kings, the second-year forward from Arkansas. Was a first-round pick last year. Playing pretty well this season, averaging 11 a game off the bench. Among the league leaders in field goal percentage. 13 for Richmond. 26-25 Sacramento. Strickland trying to get it to Chris Webber. Off to Strickland. He throws up an air ball, and it's off to Kings, out of bounds.
I think Strickland had intention of turning that corner and taking it all the way to the basket, but one of the Kings defenders just stepped over and sealed off the baseline, and Strickland was forced to pull up for the outside shot.
Strickland off the inbounds play, buries it. He's got 6, and the Bullets take the lead 27-26.
The Bullets returning the favor that the Kings are giving out, setting these picks on these guards.
Richmond double team, pounds it inside to Williamson. Off to Michael Smith, who's fouled by Harvey Grant.
That's going to be before the shot.
Jim Lynam thought that Smith might have walked before the foul.
Corliss Williams looked like he was going to shoot. And there may have been a little shuffling of the feet there by Michael.
Michael Smith, who is not a good free throw shooter, shooting 52% this year, but that's a big improvement over last year when he made only 38.4% of his free throws. That one had a hook on it.
Slider. Screwball.
That was a strange looking free throw. That's a good one. And he ties the score at 27. 37 seconds left in the first. Howard guarded by Corliss Williamson. Bingo. 8 for Juwan, who's in a good groove right now. He went through about a 5-game stretch where he struggled, but the last 4 games has shot the ball well.
So much is dependent upon getting the ball where you want to get it. I thought earlier on in the season, Juwan was forced to get the ball too far out.
Harvey Grant slaps it, and it goes off Mitch Richmond. Grabbed by Webber on a breakaway. Showtime.
Yes, sir.
10 seconds left. Hurley gets it across. 5 seconds left. Hurley trying to get something loose. In the corner to Williamson. He misses the shot. Rod Strickland grabs the rebound at the buzzer. That's the end of the first quarter from Sacramento, with the Bullets leading the Kings 31-27. December 27th at US Air Arena. For tickets, call Ticketmaster at 202-432-SEAT or stop by any Ticketmaster location. Welcome back to Arco Arena in Sacramento. The Bullets lead the Kings 31-27. The Bullets enjoying another good shooting night so far, hitting 12 of 19 shots, shooting 63%.
Hey, they've been doing that the last 3 games.
They would like to cut down those turnovers, though. Mitch Richmond stays in the game, along with Corliss Williamson, Billy Owens, Michael Smith, and Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf replaces Bobby Hurley. Bullets go with Chris Whitney, Tracy Murray, Harvey Grant, Jaren Jackson, and Chris Webber.
Abdul-Rauf still having yet to really unleash a big night.
Chris Webber misses the jump hook. Here comes Mitch Richmond being chased by Jaren Jackson. Williamson on the drive, misses the finger roll. Good catch by Whitney. Harvey Grant wide open. Well, let Billy Owens bring it across now.
He
point forward.
Very well, yeah. He can do that. They've got Richmond and Mahmoud, and both of them are shooters.
Whitney falls down. Mahmoud forces a pass. It's intercepted by Webber. Only the 4th turnover by the Kings. Whitney gets a good look. Bullets aren't getting many second shots, though. There haven't been many second shots.
Shooting 63%. Yeah.
Richmond inside to Williamson. He misses a layup. He's missed a couple of fairly easy shots. Jaren Jackson guarded by Billy Owens. Webber fakes the 3. He hit one earlier. May have to take one with the shot clock winding down. This is short. Billy Owens on the drive. Knocked out of bounds by the Kings.
Again, the game is a transition game, up and down. Both teams looking for opportunities to run. Only a few times settling down into a half-court style game.
Almost 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Neither team has scored. Weber with a step back jumper. Got it. And Chris has 10. Right on schedule. Bullets by 6. Their biggest lead as Whitney puts pressure on Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Despite his size, he's really more of a shooting guard than a point guard. Billy Owens down the lane. Williamson with a rebound. And after missing a couple of fairly easy shots, he hits one with his back to the basket.
Off the glass, too.
Bullets by 4. Tracy Murray on the drive. Beautiful pass inside to Harvey Grant. Out to Murray. Three-pointer. Here's Richmond being chased by Harvey Grant. Corliss Williamson, not really an outside threat. He does most of his damage inside. And is fouled by Jaren Jackson.
Jaren gave him a little hip action, but might have been a good thing that they called that foul when they did. Watch him as he gives him that second contact. Williams is spinning off it, going to the basket.
9 minutes left, second quarter. It's 33-29 Bullets. Richmond into Owens, spinning away from Harvey Grant to score. 4 points for Billy Owens, and the Kings close the Bullet lead to 2. Chris Webber trying to get to the low post. Nah, let's see how they call this. I don't know about this call. It's called on Webber, but he and Michael Smith were jockeying for position, and Smith just kind of keeled over. Got the call. Chris arguing with Gary Benson about the call. Hill leaves the game, replaced by George Mirasan. .33-31 Bullets. Side pick and roll with Owens and Richmond. It's Richmond on the drive, and he's fouled by Tracy Murray.
Good scores, especially two guards, have to have that ability to get to the basket, to go to the basket and put pressure on their defense. It's Richmond, Latrell Sprewell, we saw him last night. Both players capable of doing that, as well as drilling that outside jumper with consistency.
Mitch Richmond, an outstanding career, 4 times an All-Star, member of the 1996 Olympic team. He's got 14 points so far tonight. Began his career in Golden State, part of the Run TMC group with Chris Mullin and Tim Hardaway. Was traded here for Billy Owens, and now they're teammates.
Billy Owens is back here as a first-round draft. Complained about being drafted. Sacramento City didn't want to come here. Lo and behold, after a few rounds in the league, he finds himself right here.
Kings have scored 6 straight points to tie it at 33. Mirasan with a turnaround. Tracy Murray over the top for the rebound. Whitney takes a three-pointer. Got it.
Well, we've got to give credit to Tracy Murray. He continues to really work hard when he comes into the game and make things happen. Even if he's not shooting jumpers, he's working hard on defense.
Mirasan jumping out on Mahmoud. Now he goes down the lane and pulls up for a jumper.
Now that's the play we talked about before with Jim Lyon. It's so difficult that far out on the floor for him to step out and force a guard back, especially somebody as quick as Mahmoud.
Bullets by 1. Mirasan double teamed, and the Kings force a turnover to steal by Smith. And the Kings with a chance to regain the lead. Williamson calling for the ball. And he hits it.
He's been playing with a lot more confidence, been in double figures the past 5 or 6 games. And he hits an outside jumper. I think I'd still make him take a few more just to convince me.
After shooting 63% from the floor in the first quarter, the Bullets have cooled off. They've hit 2 of 8 shots in the second quarter, and the Kings lead by 1 on a basket by Corliss Williamson. Juwan Howard is back in for the Bullets.
The last 2 possessions, the Bullets have tried to utilize George Mirasan down low, who last year did a pretty good job against this team, averaging over 15 in the 2 games they played. But that was not successful. The last 2 possessions, they had a turnover and a missed shot.
7:10 remaining in the first half. Into Mirasan, in deep against Polynice. Pretty tough to stop that, unless you get a ladder. 38-37 Bullets as Owens again brings it across. They don't really have a true point guard in the game right now. Mahmoud has played that position, but he's better off as a shooting guard. Shot clock winding down to 4 seconds. Polynice forces up a hook and hits it. 8 points for Olden Polynice, who's become a much improved offensive player. Last year he averaged 12 points a game, a career high, and averaging 11 a game this year. Kings by 1. Juwan Howard, air ball. Jaren Jackson in there fighting for it and saves it. Not much time left, though. He's going to have to shoot it. Shot clock winding down, and he hits it. Hey, how about that?
He's become the master of last-second shots.
Did one like that against the Nuggets. Foul is called on Juwan Howard. They had Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf trapped in the backcourt. For the Bullets, Calvert Chaney and Rod Strickland are back in, replacing Whitney and Jackson.
Whitney hit a 3, and Jackson just did get that last 3 off. Otherwise, I don't think their bench has scored. In fact, that was a 2 by Jackson.
40-39 Bullets. 6 minutes left in the first half. Billy Owens posting Tracy Murray. Oh, what a move.
You got to force Billy Owens to shoot that outside shot. He's much more effective going to the basket, can use either hand.
And the Kings lead by 1 with 5.5 to go in the first half. Howard against Williamson, putting some moves on him and feeds Tracy Murray for the jam.
Good move by Tracy going without the ball. They got focused too much on Juwan Howard and left the lane open.
And the Bullets are back on top by 1. Mahmoud looking for Billy Owens. Owens wants to back Murray down, and now a hand-checking foul is called on Tracy.
Billy Owens, one of those few players that we've seen that is a right-handed player, but seems to handle it much more often on the left side. In fact, the Bullet bench was saying no left hand.
Mahmoud misses the shot. Murray with the rebound. Strickland, wraparound pass to Howard. He drills a 16-footer. 10 points for Juwan Howard, and the Bullets are up by 3. Polynice screens for Abdul-Rauf. His shot rims out. Mirasan, the flat-footed rebound to Strickland. Rod pushing it up in a hurry. Finger roll, got it.
Nice play.
And the Bullets open up a 5-point lead, 46-41. The Kings will call a timeout.
And on this run, Strickland has been so important. He's had his hand either dealing out the assist or making the basket.
Here comes Rod Strickland. He can finish for the best of them.
Yeah, he always maintains his dribble, but then he comes at you, and he's able to hang and move the ball around and go to the opening.
And Billy Owens sets it down. Owens has 8, and it's 46-43 Bullets. The Bullets have Rod Strickland, Tracy Murray, Juwan Howard, Chris Webber, and Calvert Chaney on the floor now. They post Strickland on Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf for a possible 3-point play coming up.
Looks like just a repeat of last night. Rod Strickland off to a good start. 10 points, 4 assists already. He's posting the smaller Mahmoud, who gets a piece of the arm, and Strickland gets the follow-through.
Rod shooting well again tonight. He has hit 5 out of 7 field goal attempts. The Bullets continue to make their free throws. They've made 7 of 9 so far. Bullets by 6, less than 4 minutes to go. Richmond back in the game.
Well, they've really been looking for Billy Owens, and he's been delivering. Got off to a slow start. Right now, he's 5 for 10, has 10 points.
Juwan Howard. Got it back in on Corliss Williamson. Is very strong. Goaltending is called on Olden Polynice. Scored the basket for Juwan Howard, who now has 12.
Now, this is a little bit unlike what has been successful recently. Juwan holding on to that ball, backing his man down. Corliss a little difficult to do that to, but that gives the defense a chance to make adjustment. Polynice comes over, rejects the shot, but it's a goaltending.
And that puts the Bullets up by 6 with 3:20 left in the half. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf comes off a screen, and Chris Webber switches off on him. Now he backs up. They got a mismatch underneath with Polynice guarded by Strickland. Bullets trying to help out. And that's goaltending on Tracy Murray.
Good help. The whole team was aware of the mismatch down low. They couldn't go until that entry pass was made. But you see how many players react. First you have Cheney coming over. Tracy Murray gets the goaltend. The basket counts, but good team effort.
10 points for Olden Polynice. Ball batted around. The Bullets get it back. Strickland with the blind pass out to Tracy Murray. He gets bumped and will go to the line. He got sideswiped by Mitch Richmond, who's just picked up his 3rd foul. So he'll be coming out. Michael Smith replaces him.
I really think that Tracy more and more is getting comfortable on the floor. He's getting more time. Sometimes he's with the starters, as you see right now. Other times he'll be in there with that second unit. But as I said earlier, even though if he's not shooting, he's doing other things, rebounding, playing defense, coming up with some steals.
Murray makes 2, and the Bullets as a team are now 9 for 11 at the free throw line. And Mitch Richmond will have to watch for a while after picking up his 3rd foul. 6-point Bullet lead with 2:45 to go in the first half as Tracy Murray falls down. Williamson with a running hook. Howard has it.
Tracy Murray's hurt.
He's not hurt enough that he's waving for the ball.
He's calling for the ball, but he's really limping.
Nothing wrong with his shooting hand. Oh, what a pass. Strickland, though, throws it away. Long pass to Billy Owens from Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Billy Owens has scored 10 of his 12 points in this quarter, and he cuts the Bullet lead to 4.
They're going to get across and get a 20, and Tracy Murray.
1-second timeout, Washington.
Rod Strickland upset at himself for flipping that over-the-shoulder pass, and Kevin Johnson will attend to the injured Tracy Murray. You hate to laugh at somebody getting hurt, but it was kind of humorous. Here's a guy who sprained his ankle, and he's still calling for the ball to take a shot.
Yeah, he hit the floor pretty hard at the other end, and you see he failed to get back on defense. Let's see what happens here. He may have either fell on his knee or extended that left ankle as he was falling. His ankle kind of took most of the weight.
Bullets with 9 turnovers so far. The Kings with only 4, and Murray will come out of the game. George Mirsan is back in.
Bullets have a number of more turnovers.
9-4. Howard throws it out to Chris Webber. Rod Strickland drives the baseline. Oh, what a shot. Coming up, big guys to score.
I tell you, they've got a couple of players in Webber and Strickland that can find the baseline and just do a dance along there.
Kings try to pound it inside. It's knocked out of bounds by Juwan Howard. Rod Strickland has now hit 6 of 8 shots and has 13 points.
Fantastic move.
14 left on the shot clock. Abdul-Rauf comes off the screen, but Strickland stays with him. Now they trap Mahmoud to Polynice, who throws one up there. Billy Owens scores on the follow. Owens is keeping the Kings close. He scored 12 of his 14 in this quarter.
Watch this move by Strickland. Gets along the baseline, gets past Michael Smith and Polynice, and a reverse layup on the baseline side.
Minute and a half left. Inside to Chaney from Chris Webber. Good catch by Chaney, too.
It really was. That was a difficult pass. First of all, to deliver, and probably a little more difficult to even receive.
Colony screens for Abdul Rauf, trapped in the corner. Out to Corliss Williamson. Shot clock down to 4 seconds. Michael Smith in a tough spot, tries to power it up, and George Murison just smothers him. Howard behind the back twice. Underneath to Chaney. Well, sometimes get a little too fancy with the passing.
Yeah, boy, you got to convert those breaks, and that's what I'm talking about. He and Webber, they're very good at handling the ball, better than most players their size. But you don't want to overutilize those skills. You want to be able to make sure you use them in a way that is most effective for the team. Cut down on the turnovers.
That's the 10th Bullet turnover. Colonies out to Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Hasn't done much since coming in. He scored just 2 points. Strickland, tough shot. He draws the foul. It's on Abdul Rauf, his second.
Strickland, watch Strickland curdle the ball with one hand, really, and then goes up, gets that contact, knows that he's going to get to the free throw line if he follows through with the shot. It's a difficult shot, impossible shot. He gets 2 more from the free throw line.
And the Bullets continue to stroke it. 10 for 12 at the free throw line. Rod having another good night so far with 14 and 4 assists. Got them both. 15 for Strickland. Bullets lead by 8. 7-second difference between the 2 clocks. So the Bullets will have 1 more possession. And stolen by Strickland. Ahead to Chaney. Off balance shot is good by Calvert.
Got to get back.
Bullets open up a 10-point lead. Now the Kings will hold for the last shot, or at least they'll try to. Bullets again lighting up that scoreboard. Williamson on the drive over Murison. No good. But another good first half for the Bullets as they put up 61 first half points and lead the Sacramento Kings 61-51 at intermission. Not Willis Reed. Of course, you're sometimes mistaken for Walt Frazier, and I'm sometimes mistaken for Roger Moore.
Oh, the man from Uncle, or who was that?
That's a good sign for the Bullets. The Kings are 1-14 when trailing at the half, and they're down by 10 at halftime. Gary St. Jean in his 5th year here in Sacramento. Last year his Kings went 11-4 to start the season and went 39-43 overall to make the playoffs. But they're going to expect a winner here pretty soon because they sell out game after game. They sold out every game since 1985. Tremendous enthusiasm here. These people want results.
Question about it, but you know, they've got a couple of players that are hurt right now. As I said, Brian Grant is a tremendously talented young player, and he's out indefinitely, really, with that knee injury. But this team still is not up to par, not up to expectation so far this year, and they've only won 4 games right here, an area where they've really, at least, played pretty consistent basketball. There's Brian Grant right there, sitting next to Dwayne Cooper.
Cooper on the right, and Grant on the left. Cooper, one of the works in the front office here. Assistant coach, I think, isn't he?
I think you're right. Assistant to the general manager.
Jeff Petrie, the former Portland Trailblazers director of basketball operations here. Bullets ball has begun the second half. Calvert Chaney takes it right to Richmond into George Murison, and the Bullets take a 12-point lead.
Off to a good start. Now, yesterday against Golden State, I thought Chaney came out even more aggressive in that second half. Comes out right now, they get him the ball, and he makes a nice move.
Bobby Hurley forces his way inside, and Chaney ties up Michael Smith. Jump ball. Calvert has actually played pretty well the last 2 games. I know some people might say, well, hey, what about Latrell Sprewell getting off to that great start last night, 13 points in 4.5 minutes. I don't think it mattered who guarded him.
Yeah,
it was just on fire.
And all you can do in those situations is make that player work as hard as he possibly can.
But tonight, Calvert has 8 points. He's hit all 4 shots he's taken. Tip to Hurley. Rod Strickland went the wrong way.
Even Rod's kind of laughing at himself about that one.
you see that, you know, when kids are real young. You don't see it too often in the NBA. Wait a minute, Rod was going the right way.
11:28, it's a duo. It's a duo.
Well, Louis Grillo is saying this is a do-over, whatever that means. Well, Rod was going the right way.
Oh, yeah, he was going the right way. But we didn't have the ball, though.
They're getting a laugh out of it.
Gary didn't have it. Come on over, Gary.
I don't know what the call's going to be on this. They're going to have a jump ball. I think that's the only way out of this. Joey Crawford said, let's jump it off. What a strange play.
So what, they had the players facing the wrong way?
Going to jump it off at midcourt.
Center.
Now they're facing the wrong way. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Chaney and Smith were facing the wrong direction. That messed everybody up. That's what happened.
I remember in high school once I took the beginning of the game, took the tip off, went to the wrong basket and scored.
Oh, in high school?
In high school, sure did. We eventually won by 1 point.
I guess this is called a correctable error. The error was that the officials allowed the 2 players to be in the wrong spots in the jump circle. And now what are they going to do? They're going to jump it off again. It looks like with
the same 2.
Yeah, they're going to try to get it right this time. So it's a correctable error, and they're doing their best to correct it. And the Bullets win the tip. Weber looks long for Juwan Howard, but not quite enough room to get that pass in.
No, good hold up.
Bullets lead by 12. Strickland into Howard. Got it. 14 for Juwan. And another assist for Rod Strickland, has 6. And Strickland is really learning where to get these guys the ball, where they like it.
I was just about to say that. They run their half-court offense. They run a little curl and get the ball to Juwan right where he wants it.
Hurley spins one out. And the Bullets come away with it, getting out on the break. Strickland down the middle. Finger roll, short. Weber misses the tip. Calvert Chaney hustles after it. The ball rolls loose. Michael Smith has it. Hurley, Smith. Hurley was almost out of bounds. Out to Mitch Richmond for the open shot. He's got 17, but the Bullets lead 65-53. Give and go to Strickland. No. Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Here comes Billy Owens. Underneath to Smith, or Polynice that is, and he scores.
Well, just like Strickland is getting used to his teammates, I think they're getting used to him. We've seen on several occasions over these past few games where Strickland has given the ball up and made the move down the middle without the ball and got a nice pass.
They want to go into George Mirsad. They get it to him, but he's in bad position to get off a shot. Well, maybe not so bad. Call for traveling. Looks like he had a bad angle.
Well, that's going to be a tough pass for George to receive. Doesn't have the kind of hands and footwork that somebody like Chris Webber has. So that lob pass over to the baseline side was difficult for him to handle.
That's the 11th bullet turnover. It's about the only thing they've done wrong tonight is turn the ball over a few too many times. Billy Owens from long range.
Yeah, you want to invite those shots.
Ooh, look at Chaney get up on that rebound. Bullets push it to Juwan Howard, who loses the ball. Billy Owens back the other way with a 4-on-2 break. Hurley to Smith. And a foul is called on Chaney.
Well, not a bad foul considering you have a poor free throw going, and it was a 3-on-1 situation. Chaney did whatever he could to take away an easy dunk. Forced Michael Smith to go underneath the basket.
Michael Smith, a second-round pick out of Providence in 1994. The Kings really like him. He plays real hard. Excellent rebounder at both ends. Tough defensive player. Not much of an offensive threat yet.
Doesn't take a lot of shots. Doesn't take very many bad shots either. Shoots a very high percentage.
Hey, how about that? He made 2 of them. He broke his free throws. That cuts the Bullet lead to 8. The Kings have scored 6 straight points. Howard screens for Strickland. Now Juwan trying to post up. He can't do it. And the Bullets give it up. Their 12th turnover. Oh, man. Olden Polynice flattened Rod Strickland. Hurley ran him into a blind pick, and Polynice leveled him, but Polynice is called for a foul, and Strickland is down.
Watch again. Strickland had to change directions. Never saw that pick coming. Rod's still on the floor.
And we'll be back with the Bullets up 65-57. Show on WB50 from the Arco Arena in Sacramento.
Here's that last play. Rod Strickland runs into Olden Polynice, never sees him coming. Has to change direction. Really was anticipating a pass, but quickly changed directions to stay with Hurley. And as you can see there, caught it right on the chin, but he's staying in the game.
Polynice charged with a foul because he was moving when he was setting the pick. And that goes off.
He's got Chaney saying, I didn't touch the ball. Gary St. James saying, I think he did. Who will he believe?
Believe Calvert. Calvert's an honest guy from Indiana. I mean, hey, you can't believe a Hoosier, who are you going to believe? Shot clock down to 5. Chaney from long range. First shot he's missed. Rebounded by Polynice. Hurley to Smith. Bullets recover quickly and choke off the fast break. Owens with a lob to Mitch Richmond. He's got 19, and it's 65-59. Bullets. The Bullets led by 14 earlier, but the Kings have come back.
It's a tough play. I think George was there, and he didn't want to go after the ball because it could have been a shot.
Weber spinning in and slams it home. Boy, he was determined that time. Chris has 12, and the Bullets lead by 8, 67-59. Some of the fans were screaming he walked. I don't know how you could tell. He was a blur going to the basket.
Did not pass go. Went directly.
Richmond trying to get the hand check called on Chaney, and he gets the call. Calvert is not happy with it.
Calvert says, hey, I'm picking up these fouls like crazy. Here's that last move. Takes it strong to the basket over Michael Smith. There's the spin move, gets it away from the trap man who was Bobby Hurley.
Kings go to Richmond again. On the drive, down the lane. No good. Weber with the rebound. Richmond falls down. Bullets have the numbers. Chaney got it, but he's going to be called for a charge. No basket. Oh, he won't like that one either.
2 quick fouls by Calvert Chaney. Well, as you said, they had the numbers. He saw the opening, decided to take it strong to the basket.
Chris Whitney replaces Rod Strickland. Looks like Rod's still hurting. He got his bell rung. Trainer Kevin Johnson will look at him on the bench. 7:20 left in the third. The Bullets lead by 8. They shut off Richmond. Polynice rattles it in. 14 points for Olden Polynice, and it's 67-61 Bullets.
Polynice really forcing George away from the basket, a lot further than he'd like to be.
George trying to dribble in closer and scores. He's got 11.
Just get a little scary when you see George out there dribbling the basketball, trying to get closer to the basket.
George continues to shoot the ball well. He led the league in field goal percentage last year. He's hit 5 of 8 tonight.
Polynice again.
Billy Owens on the drive. He loses it. Howard to Weber. Can't get it. And the Bullets give it up. Their 14th turnover.
Weber having a conversation with one of the fans. Looks like they got something spilled. Everybody's getting wet tonight.
Chris said, I'll get you another one later. Bobby Hurley misses the jumper, rebounded by Juwan Howard. We are halfway through the third quarter, and the Bullets have an 8-point lead. Cheney curling off a pick to George Murasan. Slammed home by Weber. 14 for Chris, and the Bullets lead is back to 10. Just so quick to the ball.
All I can do is shake my head sometimes watching him react and watching the soft hands that he has. So sure-handed.
And Chris Whitney is whistled for a foul. That's his first and the first team foul.
Tell you what, the way these guys said pick, Billy Owens that time was the one. In Polynice, we saw how he nailed Rod Strickland. You can see with the ice pack on the back of his head. After a while, yeah, as a guard, you start to loosen up. You start to look over your shoulders.
Phil, they were passing that one to you. Richmond trying to create a shot over Murasan. 21 points for Mitch Richmond, right on his season's average. And the Bullets lead by 8.
It's good to have a backup like Chris Whitney who can come in and take charge out there.
Howard misses the jumper, and Weber tips it out of bounds. It'll be Sacramento's ball. Five minutes left in the quarter. Cheney's playing Richmond tough. Stops, pops, and hits again. He can get him in a hurry. 23 points for Mitch Richmond, who's hit 8 of 12 shots from the floor. And the Bullets lead is cut to 6. Polynice picks up his 4th foul.
Well, he can afford to gamble to some degree, straying away from George Murasan. It takes George a little longer to get down court than others, but he's really been trying to help trap the guard in the back court.
Weber trying to get in, using his quickness, spins baseline, but loses the ball. Here comes Hurley to Billy Owens. Polynice called for traveling. He's having a tough time of it right now. Couple of fouls, a traveling violation.
Trying to do a little too much with the ball that time. Gave a fake on George Murasan, but picked up his foot.
Turnovers, 15 for the Bullets, 9 for the Kings. Cheney into Murasan with Polynice leaning on him. George just steamrolls into Billy Owens, blocks his shot from behind. Here comes Owens. Cross court to Richmond. Cheney tightens up the defense. He's playing him as tough as you can.
Yeah.
And this time Richmond misses the shot.
That was a difficult shot that he took, and again the hand up. Cheney's fighting through picks.
I think it's safe to say that you can't guard most players in this league one-on-one. It's just too tough.
I would agree with you 100%, and that's why you need team defense. You're going to get rubbed off on picks.
Howard open momentarily, but picked up by Billy Owens, and we get a whistle. A 3-second violation is called on the Bullets. George Murasan.
Well, I thought Chris could have gotten the ball to him. I trust his judgment, but on that pick and roll for a split second, George Murasan was open underneath.
It's the 16th Bullet turnover. Kings are down by 6. Bobby Hurley making his first start of the season tonight. And Chris Whitney fouls him. Second foul on Whitney and the 4th team foul.
He's able to consume a lot of time and maintain possession of that ball, keep his dribble. This Whitney very quick defensively.
Bobby Hurley has just 1 point tonight. He does have 7 assists.
It's also 1 for 3 from the free throw line.
Second point for Hurley, and it's 71-66 Bullets with 3:20 left in the third. Whitney tries to get to the baseline, shut off by Hurley. Out to Weber. He's going to have to take it with the shot clock winding down. Mitch Richmond on the drive. Murashan takes it down the outlet to Cheney, who loses it. And that's another Bullet turnover. There's 17. We get a timeout with 2:49 left in the third. The Bullets lead 71-66. Went out earlier with an injury. Rod Strickland ran into a pick by Olden Polynice. He's also sitting out.
Yeah, and the way they're rolling, that's something you certainly don't want to have happen now. The second game of a 6-game road trip and have some injuries start to slow your progress down. But the Bullets also kind of shooting themselves in the foot. 17 turnovers, which have led to 19 points for the Kings. The Bullets only scored 10 points in this quarter so far.
Well, they've only hit 5 of 15 field goal attempts in the third after shooting 63% in the first half. They let the Kings back in it at one point. The Bullets went by 14 early in this third period. Harvey Grant is in the game for the Bullets. Pick and roll. Hurley and Owens. Richmond gets a shot blocked by Weber. Whitney saves it. Jaren Jackson thinks about a three. Juwan Howard out to Harvey Grant. The shot clock down to 6. Howard puts it up. The Bullets continue to miss fire. They've hit one of those droughts. And the Kings are trying to take advantage of it.
And this is the time where your defense is going to have to take over, force them to join you in a drought.
Billy Owens scoreless in the second half. Harvey Grant pokes it away. It looked like Owens knocked it out of bounds, and he did. That's another one of those great defensive plays by Harvey Grant.
Yeah. I tell you, when Harvey comes into the game, he just makes things happen by doing some of the little things. He's been able to hit his open shot, but more so defensively. And he's usually getting assignment of the hot player. You mentioned Billy Owens really came on strong in the second half. He was a problem for the Bullets, especially in that position there. A good punch away by Harvey. It's a turnover.
But Owens comes out of the game now, replaced by Corliss Williamson. Minute 45 left in the third period. The Bullets lead by 5.
Now it looks like Strickland's okay, and we understand that Tracy Murray also is okay. Both of them are eligible to play. In fact, Strickland's coming in right now.
Chris Webber is tied up. We'll have a jump ball as Strickland replaces Chris Whitney. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf is in the game for Sacramento. He scored just 2 points tonight. They need some scoring from him. His average is down. He's averaging 12 a game. Tip to Rod Strickland. Into Howard. Nice pass. And Juwan rattles it in. Well, Rod has made some great passes.
Well, they gave that basket to Weber. I thought it looked like he had tipped it in.
All right, we'll give it to Weber too. Mitch Richmond. He's got one thing on his mind right now, and that's scoring. He misses the layup. Michael Smith with the rebound. Trying to get out of the lane before a 3-second count. And a new 24-second count for the Kings. And the pass goes right through the hands of Smith.
Dangerous. Harvey turned his head for a split second. Richmond zipped that pass to Michael Smith, who just couldn't handle it.
Bullets lead by 7. Less than a minute to go in the third. Bullets trying to win their 4th straight, their 2nd straight on this road trip. Jaren Jackson for 3. Rebound to Michael Smith, and here come the Kings. Abdul-Rauf, a dangerous shooter with tremendous range. Polynice backing in for the jump hook. Weber up high to snatch it. Jaren Jackson tries another 3 and hits this one. His first 3-pointer of the game gives the Bullets a 10-point lead. Now the Kings can work for the last shot of the quarter. Abdul Rauf against Strickland. Williamson shot blocked by Weber. And the Bullets get it, but don't have enough time to get off a shot. But terrific defense, and the Bullets finished the third quarter with a 10-point lead. The end of 3 from Sacramento. The Bullets are up 76-66. As Miami beat Buffalo 16-14. You've joined us here in Sacramento with the fourth quarter just underway, and the Bullets leading 76-66. By the way, this game will be repeated in about an hour at 1:30 a.m. on HTS. If you'd like to watch it again, maybe I'll go home and watch it. Oh, wait, I can't. We're going to Phoenix. This is one of those trips, Bill, that
You call home and tell Julie to tape it right about now.
Oh, no, I don't think I'll do that. The locks will be changed when I come home. This is one of those trips, 6 games in 9 days. You have to stop and think what city you're in. This morning I got up and I said, I'm going to go over to Starbucks and have a cup of coffee and read the paper. I realized Starbucks was in San Jose.
Get a breakaway.
Chris Webber throws it down. Another strong game for him. He's got 18, and the Bullets lead 78-66. You notice how things just start to happen again with Rod Strickland back in the game?
Yeah, he means a lot, and he's been playing really good basketball the last 3 games.
Billy Owens scoreless in the second half. He had 12 in the second quarter. Misses this one. There's Webber up on the boards again. Oh, see something. Oh, what body control.
He's a man.
Tracy Murray back in firing. That's a 2-pointer by Murray. And the Kings will call a 22nd timeout as the Bullets have opened up a 14-point lead. Both teams hit a drought in the third quarter. Both teams scoring 15 points, but the Bullets are hot to open the fourth period.
And now you stop and think about it. Last night against San Jose, the Bullets at one point were down by as much as 10, but they fought back. This game, you know, their momentum hasn't been as consistent as you would like. Some of the turnovers are high, but at different stretches they've been able to pour it on and gradually get the lead up to where they're comfortable. Here's the turnover. They've done it defensively. Webber punctuates it with the slam. And the second point, they've scored 4 straight points to start this quarter off. Tracy Murray, good to see him back in there. Gets the stroke, gets the 2.
Bullets lead by 14, matching their biggest lead. Corliss Williamson penetrates, is stolen by Webber. A 4-on-1 break against Abdul Rauf, but he breaks it up. And a 3-on-1 the other way. Mahmoud drills it, a 2-pointer. Just his second basket of the game, and the Bullets lead 80-68. 10.5 to go in the game. Strickland. Oh, how did he get that pass into Chris Webber?
Okay, Chris raised his hand. When he asked for the ball like that, you've got to do what you can to get it to him. Rod Strickland, perfect lob pass.
They had to be thrown perfectly. It would have been batted away. Strickland now has 8 assists.
Well, he also saw that the defender had his head turned, didn't see the pass coming.
Michael Smith with a rebound, surrounded by Bullets. Throws it out to Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Forced to pass off to Smith. Smith with a rebound and gets mauled. He may be shaken up. Harvey Grant making sure that Smith didn't turn into a 3-point play. They want to send him to the line and take their chances with his free throw shooting.
Did he shuffle his feet? Kind of looked that way, but one more time, gets his own shot. Oh, yeah, he sure did.
He got a free facial. Smith now 3 for 5 at the free throw line tonight. If nothing else, the Kings lead the league in breathe right strips. Smith are wearing.
That's only 2.
That's 2. I haven't seen the other team with more.
Easily be caught.
82-68 Bullets. 9:40 left in the game. Harvey Grant for 3. Too strong. Corliss Williamson brings it across. Williamson playing a much lighter weight this year. Lost about 20 pounds from last season. Much quicker. Out to Abdul Rauf. And knocked out of bounds. Ooh, Bullets may have got a break there. Not sure who knocked that ball out, but the Bullets
Looked like Tracy Murray did off the hand of Billy Owens, and that's at least that's what the officials claim.
Strickland spins away from Abdul Rauf, misses the shot. Rebound to Smith. Weber trying to take it away from him. Got him in trouble. He rolls it into the corner, and Abdul Rauf
get it up in time.
That's a violation, a 10-second violation.
Good play.
And a good call by Louis Grillo, who made the call.
Michael Smith played around with that ball a little bit more than he should have. That consumed a lot of time. When Mahmoud got the ball, there was 17 seconds on the shot clock.
A rather angry look on the face of Kings coach Gary St. Jean as he calls a timeout. The Bullets lead by 14 with 8:57 to go.
Well, we're going to show you this play because Mel Proctor asked to see it one more time. His favorite play, perfect entry pass. And you'll notice Olin Polynice never saw the ball coming. That's something else a passer will do. He'll look to see when the defender has his head turned, loft that pass perfectly over the hands and right to Chris Webber.
1 of 8 assists for Rod Strickland tonight. The Bullets lead by 14 with 8:50 left. Tracy Murray dishes off to Webber. Harvey Grant will try a 3. Oh, missed everything. Harv, what's going on?
I was shaking his head like a boxer. He had his bell rung. Got to wake up.
Kings need some offense. Harvey Grant guarding Mahmoud. He puts up a long jumper and misses it. He struggled with his shooting tonight. Michael Smith tries to call a timeout and does. I think. He was trying to call timeout while falling out of bounds, and they give it to him. Oh, wait a minute. He didn't call timeouts. They didn't give him the timeout.
You can see it, but none of the officials were in a position to see that.
So no timeout, and the Bullets have the ball.
We have the benefit of replay, so we saw it.
Strickland backs down on Abdul Rauf, who picks up the foul. That's his third. 8:11 left in the game. The Bullets are up by 14. The Kings have only scored 2 points in this quarter in almost 4 minutes, and that's an illegal defense call.
That's
no, it's a foul.
Nice move.
It's on Williamson.
But he's not going to get the shots. Rod Strickland a little surprised. I thought he was going up with the shot too.
Jaren Jackson. Weber almost with a miraculous tip in. He was underneath the basket with his arm stretched backward.
He's doing a real good job fighting for position, and that's why he's so effective underneath there.
Michael Smith scores in the jump hook. He's got 9. 82-70 Bullets.
They push it up. They have numbers. Corliss Williamson is a little slow in getting down.
Weber inside to Howard. Another great pass. The Bullets as a team are passing the ball very well.
They only got 4 players on.
They sure do.
They're going to keep playing.
Kings are short a player. Who left? Oh, they got a man hurt. Williamson is hurt.
Yeah, Williamson really was dragging himself to the.
Williamson is hurt. That's why they only had 4 men on the floor, and Mitch Richmond comes back in.
Billy Owens said, just get to the side. We want to keep playing.
What happened to Owens? He had 14 the first half, none the second half. Joey Crawford, the official, just turned around and said, what's going on tonight? We got a full moon. All the strange things that happened in this game.
Speaking of Billy Owens, he had 12 of those 14, Mel, in the second quarter. So it's a player that's doing it in spurts.
7:15 to go. The Bullets lead by 13. Strickland posting Abdul Rauf. Weber way out to Murray. Just missed it. Kings have got to get moving if they hope to pull this one out. The Bullets are going to try to keep that from happening. Bullets just play their normal defense, maintain here. They should be all right. Owens trying to pick it up again. Over 2 Bullets.
Nice left hand. What the Bullets have done is they've been able to keep him away from the basket. Billy Owens, that is, much more effective, is not real comfortable shooting the perimeter game.
Strickland with a runner, followed by Weber. Chris Webber has 22, and the Bullets lead 86-73. Weber with 22 points and 11 rebounds. He had a triple-double against the Warriors last night. Tonight he has just 3 assists.
Consistent ball, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, terrific. Good pressure. And a trip is called on Jaren Jackson. His second foul, the third team foul. 6:12 left in the game. Bullets lead by 13. Bullets with 19 second chance points. The Kings with only 6. A force Abdul-Rauf way out near midcourt. Bullets are playing tough defense. Mitch Richmond, though, scores. 25 for Richmond. And it's 86-75 Bullets. Bullets are still not out of the woods yet, with almost 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, now plenty of time, certainly for Kansas City. For who? Sacramento.
It used to be Kansas City.
It sure did.
Strickland, a beautiful feed to Howard, and he's fouled by Smith. Calvert Chaney will come in to try to guard Mitch Richmond.
Kind of a blast in the pass. I forgot about that. Kansas City.
Yeah, I almost looked out there and expected to see Otis Birdsong and Phil Ford and Scott Wedman, Sam Lacey.
Look at the penetration again by Rod Strickland. Boy, he can find the players.
Well, if you want to go even further back, Phil, this team was originally the Rochester Royals.
I was going to go back to Cincinnati.
Rochester, Cincinnati, Kansas City, Omaha at one time.
Right.
And then they moved to Sacramento. 88-75 Bullets. Bonus Williamson has a pulled left calf muscle. Rebounded by Smith. Richmond guns it up. Rebounded by Owens. Chaney makes him change and pass off, and he throws it away.
Got to get something.
Weber, no, but he'll go to the line.
That was a 4-on-1. Mahmoud, the smallest player out there for the Kings, the lone player back. And there's Strickland bringing it down. You got Tracy Murray, Juwan, and Chris. Fouls on Mahmoud.
I don't want to say this too loud, Phil, but the Bullets have hit 13 of 15 free throws tonight.
You didn't say it loud, but you said it loud enough.
I actually got a letter from a fan once saying, will you please stop mentioning the free throw shooting, because every time you mention it, they miss. I wish I had that much control.
So that's your job, right?
Knocked out of bounds by Juwan Howard, so it'll be the Kings ball with 5:13 to go as Chris Webber brings the free throw percentage down a little bit. A beleaguered Gary St. Jean.
Well, this whole second half has been played at a different pace. Both teams shot the ball.
Yeah, the Bullets had 61 points at halftime, only 27 in the second half. And the Kings had only scored 14 points in the second half. Is that right?
51,
24. Chris Webber picks up his 4th foul. That'll send Mitch Richmond to the free throw line.
Certainly don't want to be lulled to sleep. They've got players like Mahmoud and Mitch Richmond who can put up points in a hurry.
Richmond now has 26. He's made all 7 of his free throw attempts. But misses the second. Webber grabs another rebound. 22 points, 12 rebounds for Chris Webber. Bullets lead by 12. Strickland into Howard. Off to Webber. He misses the shot. 4:40 to go. Here comes Mitch Richmond looking to score. Oh, what a shot.
Well, he put his head down and went right to the basket.
28 for Richmond. The Kings are still alive. It's 88-78 Bullets with 4:28 left.
Well, it's got to get something going offensively.
Tracy Murray puts up the 3. Oh, come on. Weber with a rebound. His 13th. Strickland down the lane. Lays it up and in. Big basket by Rod.
Yeah, that breaks a real cold spell the Bullets were going through.
And the Kings take a timeout as Rod Strickland's driving layup has given the Bullets a 90-78 lead with 4:03 left. The value and service, that's Giant, your place to save.
Well, here Rod Strickland breaks a drought for the Bullets, finds the hole in the Kings defense. Nice layup. The Bullets are up by 12. Strickland has 17 points, 8 assists, having another good night.
Less than 4 minutes to go. Richmond, how many steps does he get?
Shady's been doing a very good job on him.
Richmond splits the defense, loses the ball. Billy Owens has it. The shot clock winding down, and they don't get off a shot. Another 24-second violation. We've seen lots of those by both opponents.
Well, that time, the Kings really just lost track of the time. It looked like either Mahmoud or Billy Owens was not even getting themselves prepared to shoot the ball.
There's a man trying to maintain his composure.
Got to be aware of that 24-second shot clock.
Now the Bullets will start to use the clock on each possession. 3:30 to go. Up by 12. But they come away empty this time. Another turnover. They're 19th of the game. Olden Polynice. Nope. And a foul called on the Bullets, which is the last thing they want to do right now is commit fouls.
Foul number 1, Rod Strickland, his second.
It's the 15th team foul.
That's Rod Strickland, the person that picked up the foul.
Well, they're using their fouls when Michael Smith has the ball. They're just fouling him and sending him to the line.
I don't know if that's intentional, but
he's made 4 of 7 tonight, which is pretty good for him. Oof. Weber up high for the rebound, his 14th of the game. 90-79 Bullets, 3:10 left.
Well, George a little too far out on the floor.
Hey, how about this? He drives in, spins up a shot. I don't think so, George. Richmond out of control, loses it.
George, get out of the way.
Weber on the fly pattern, and a great play by Abdul Rauf, but Juwan Howard follows and stuffs it home. He's got 21, and the Bullets lead by 13 with 2:40 left. Both Chris Weber and Juwan Howard having fine games again. Bullets defense has been very good in the second half. That's what you need when you're not shooting the ball well. Billy Owens. Nope. Tip to Polynice, who scores.
But what you try and do is make players work a little bit harder. As Richmond, he's 10 for 20, has 28 points. I think that's what they've done with him. He's been forced to take some difficult shots, made some of them.
2 minutes left in the game. Shot clock is down to 6. Chaney running the baseline. It's blocked by Polynice. Blocked the stuff attempt.
Boy,
the Kings take threes. Oh, Michael Smith travels. That hurt.
They're really picking on Rod Strickland. Strickland almost got nailed again. Here's George Mirasan at the other end. He's forced to receive the ball too far away, and Big George tries a little razzle-dazzle of his own.
Bullets are up by 11 with 1:34 to go. Offensive foul is called on Rod Strickland for slapping the defender's hand away. Third foul on Rod. Kings need 3-point shots right
and
now.
those are the two they really have to watch out for there. I don't think any of the other three are really going to hit those threes.
This is a 2-pointer by Abdul Rauf. Kings are not a good 3-point shooting team. They're 21st in the league in 3-point percentage. Cut the lead to 9 as Strickland brings it across under pressure. Into Big George. Oh, what a pass to Weber! George getting fancy.
A little sidearm shuffle and gets the assist.
He's got His second assist of the game. They get a timeout. Oh, coming up right after tonight's game.
Let's take a look at that assist by George Mirasan. Gets the ball on the wing there, gets double teamed from the opposite side, flips a sidearm pass to Chris Webber, and Chris Webber likes that. Yeah. One more time. Watch the little flip. Around the defender, the stuff shot.
George has 2 assists tonight, which is a season high. Our player of the game, Southwest Airlines player of the game, Rod Strickland, 17 points, 8 assists. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf scores.
I'm sure some of the fans at home want to know what George's career high for assists is.
It's 5, Phil.
Okay.
5 in one game.
I knew you had the answer.
Less than a minute to go. The Bullets on the verge of winning their 4th straight and their 2nd straight on this road trip. And Abdul-Rauf picks up the foul. It's 5 on him. And it's the 15th foul, so the Bullets will go to the free throw line. The Bullets have made 13 of 17 free throws tonight, shooting 77%, and their best free throw shooter is at the long. So the Bagheads are here tonight. They're not happy with the way the Kings are playing.
Yeah, they've been struggling. As I said, only 4 wins here so far.
And the Kings call a timeout as Chris Whitney sinks 2 free throws and pretty well sinks the Kings.
Yeah, and after the past 3 wins that we've seen from the Bullets, where in all 3 games they've shot over 50%, this game looks like they're going to finish right around 50%, so still good shooting. But the second half, in particular, not a real pretty game, but you've got to learn to win games in a variety of fashion. Sometimes when you're not shooting well, and I think that's what they did on key situations, forced some turnovers, and then converted those turnovers into easy baskets.
Chris Webber tonight has 24 points, 14 rebounds, his 5th straight double-double. Wednesday night will be in Phoenix as the Bullets meet the Suns. The Bullets report getting underway at 8:30 and the game to follow at 9 o'clock.
Well, you watch Chris Webber play over the last 5-6 games, and you realize how good he really is and can be, and he's really a lot of fun to watch. He can do quite a bit out there on the court. And again, I think the important thing is to try to control that to some degree and not try and do all of it at once. We know that he can handle the ball extremely well for a guy his size. He's been shooting the ball really well from the outside, but I think his bread and butter is his quickness combined with his power.
The Bullets just 1 win away from the 500 mark at 11-11. That may not sound like much, but they got off to a slow start this year. George Mirasan missed all the preseason. Took him a while to get his feet under him. Juwan Howard's had some early injury problems. Went through a shooting slump. Rod Strickland struggled fitting into the new team. But things have gelled nicely in the last 4 games. 50 seconds left. The Bullets lead by 11.
Bullets don't want to give up any threes.
Michael Smith to the basket for a 2-pointer. 96-87 Bullets, 43.2 seconds left. They trap Whitney in the corner. He's trying to get a foul, but a jump ball is called.
You don't want to pass that ball into the corner if at all possible. And Chris was just surrounded by a couple of big guys.
Who's going to be in the jump circle? Looks like Pauley's. No, it's going to be Pauley's trying to convince the officials he should be in there.
Yeah,
rather have guys 7 feet tall.
Either he or Billy. I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference.
Owens is 6'9". Abdul-Rauf. Pauley's with the rebound. He backs up, wants to shoot a 3, does, and misses it. Owens pushes off and gets the rebound.
Yeah, I think you want to get one of the other shooters to shoot the 3.
Abdul-Rauf bricks one up there, and Juwan Howard has the rebound, and he's fouled. 5th foul on Olden Pauley's. Ben Wallace will come in for the final 20 seconds for the Bullets. Juwan Howard will be at the free throw line. In the last 6 games, including tonight, Chris Webber has averaged almost 23 points, 11.5 rebounds, and a shot 58% from the floor.
Those some good numbers for Chris. Looks like he'll be coming out.
He hit 10 of 21 shots from the floor tonight, scored 24 points, grabbed 14 rebounds, had 3 assists. Juwan Howard has played well. He's got 21 points and 8 rebounds. 97-87 Bullets. They've got this one wrapped up. Kings need to shoot threes, but they're having trouble getting them off. The Bullet defense has been exceptional. Polynice hits the follow shot. And it's 97-89 Bullets. 3.3 seconds left. That'll do it.
Another good win on the road.
Chris Webber scored 24. Juwan Howard added 21. Rod Strickland had 17 as the Bullets win their 4th straight and 2 in a row on this road trip.
Looking good.
Final score tonight from Sacramento. The Bullets 97, the Kings 89. Bullets basketball returns to HTS Wednesday night at 9 o'clock when the Bullets battle the